Let's try another example of a synthetic division. In this example, I'd like to divide x to the fourth minus 25x squared plus 60x minus 36 by x minus 2, and then we'll pose the question, does that make x minus 2 a factor of this? So with that in mind, let's set up our synthetic division, same as what we did on the previous problem. In here goes the root of our divisor. Our divisor is x minus 2. For the root of divisor, we set x minus 2 equal to 0, and we solve for x. X equals 2 will be the root of our divisor. Across the top, right next to the 2, we'll put the coefficients in descending order. Now I did something here that you might not have expected if you weren't ready for it. There's going to be an x cubed term in here as well, but I see no x cubed up here. So for the coefficient of x to the fourth, I'll be using 1. For the coefficient of x cubed, I will be using 0. That 0 is typically referred to as a placeholder. Even though it doesn't hold a place here, we need it to hold a place here. Coefficient of x squared is negative 25. Coefficient of x is 60. And our constant term is negative 36. Then we'll repeat the process of synthetic division from our previous example. We pull the 1 below the bar, and then we multiply the root of the divisor times the number that we just copied down. 2 times 1 gives us 2. Then we sum the column. 0 plus 2 gives us 2. Then we multiply again. Multiply the 2 that we just got by the 2 that is the root of the divisor. We get positive 4. Summing this, negative 25 plus 4, we get negative 21. Then we multiply again. The 2 that is the root of the divisor times negative 21, that is equal to negative 42. Then we sum the column. 60 plus negative 42 gives us positive 18. Then 2 times positive 18 gives us 36. Upon summing the final column, we see that we get a remainder of 0. To interpret what is below the fraction, or below the bar, this will be our remainder, our constant term, our x term, our x squared term, and our x cubed term. I'm going to write the result in DDQR fashion. Our dividend was x to the fourth power minus 25x squared plus 60x minus 36. This will be equal to, the second D is for divisor. Divisor is x minus 2. The quotient is the interpretation of what is now below the bar. That would be 1x cubed plus 2x squared minus 21x plus 18 plus our remainder of 0. However, when we say plus 0, that plus 0 isn't actually doing anything and therefore doesn't need to be present. This also allows us to answer the other question posed, which is x minus 2 a factor of x to the fourth minus 25x squared plus 60x minus 36? As you can see, because of the plus 0 at the end of this, the right-hand side of this equation is, in fact, factored. Therefore, yes, x minus 2 is a factor. Or other terminology that we could use, x equals 2 is a root of this polynomial. Both of those statements are equivalent using the factor theorem.